Hey up everybody, Benny's back. Right, today, another nice simple one. Orzo, feta and prawn pasta salad. Something nice and light and not too heavy for this weather. Mind you, it is a bit miserable at the minute, but hey, just something a bit lighter. So I'll show you the ingredients and we'll crack on with it. Right, okay, so we have 250 grams of orzo. You want 4 tablespoons of olive oil, or as in this case what I'm doing, 2 tablespoons of olive oil and some oil, 2 tablespoons from the sun-dried tomatoes which we're also using. You're going to need the juice of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped dill, 2 spring onions finely chopped, half of a cucumber finely chopped again. You want 6 sun-dried tomatoes just chopped, 100 grams of feta cheese, and it's supposed to be rocket, but a handful of rocket, but I went to the rocket and it had already gone funny, even though it was still well in date. So fortunately I had a little gem lettuce which I'm going to use instead. So that is the ingredients. Let's get cracking. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I've got the pan on with some boiling salted water and we're going to cook this orzo for 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer and we'll crack on with that. That's the timer set. In this pan, you're supposed to be using cooked prawns. I didn't have cooked prawns, I had these raw prawns in the freezer, so we've defrosted them and you're going to cook these off until they're pink. So that shouldn't take very long. So I'll come back in a second when these are done. Right, so the pasta's still cooking, but the prawns are now done. So I'm going to set them aside. Turn the wrong one off there. I'm going to put them aside and let them cool down. Okay, so the orzo has had its 10 minutes. So I'm going to drain that, rinse it, drain it again and let it all cool off, including the prawns. So I'll be back in a second when that's done. Right, so the orzo has now cooled. Put it into a bowl. So into there we're going to put the lemon juice. That's the juice of 1 whole lemon. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of dill. That's going into there. And now we need 2 tablespoons. It says 4 tablespoons of olive oil or 2 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato and olive oil. So I'm going to do sun-dried tomato oil. That's 2 tablespoons. And 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That is that. 1 second. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a mix. Make sure that's all nicely mixed up together. So you're going to get the flavour of the sun-dried tomatoes as well as the extra virgin olive oil. Right, that's that done. Next bit is we're going to put everything else in apart from the lettuce, which you're going to use at the end. So some dried tomatoes, our spring onions, all lovely chopped up from Amand, did it for me, my little commis chef. The cucumber, you can tell it's a lot neater than what I did. Right, there's the cucumber, finely diced, lovely. And I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir, just fold it in. So it all comes together. Oh, it smells, I can smell that cucumber like. Again, just nice and gentle. Get it nicely folded in. I've never had this salad before, so I'm quite looking forward to it. Right, next to go in, our 100 grams of feta cheese, which I've finally diced. I actually did that. Again, just fold that in. And last but not least, well, it's not the last, but it will be, is our prawns, cooked prawns. They all go in there. And just give it a nice little mix again. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to put, because we are going to have this, a little taste of this now, so I'm going to put the lettuce in as well. And there's the chopped up lettuce, which would have been rocket, which would have given it a bit of a peppery thingy, but like I said, disappointingly, it's from Lidl's, wasn't it?
Yes.
We only got it on Saturday, and the date was the 21st. And what's the date today? The 19th? The 20th? And it had gone a bit funky in the fridge as well. So I'm not impressed with that at all. So fortunately, like I said, we had a little gem lettuce. Right. That is it. So, hold on. That is my orzo, feta and prawn pasta salad. Right, it's taste testing time. Just a quick shot for the thumbnail. Right, it's definitely triple T time now. Let's dig in. Let's give it a whirl. Once this is done, I'm going to stick that in a tub and put it in the fridge and let it cool down a bit more. It is cool, but you know, like when you want it cold, cold. Lemon juice, the dill, crunch of the cucumber and the spring onion, bit of sun-dried tomato and the lovely prawn and the feta cheese, all in one mouthful. As salads go, that is really nice. Really, really nice. Doesn't need any seasoning on it as well. Moorish as well. That is a winner. The orzo pasta in that's lovely as well. So it makes it a bit more filling. I like that. I like that a lot. Right. So, if you liked it, please give us one of them. Or if you didn't like it, give it one of them. But, right. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all your likes, all your shares, all your lovely comments, and all your lovely recipe ideas. Keep them all coming. And much love as always to each and every one of you. We really appreciate all your input and messages. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye.